put that one and hang the phone. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I'm so happy to see you all. Your beautiful and handsome faces. Everybody's looking radiant. Thank you for the round of applause. Can you now give yourselves a round of applause? Yes, we are here for serious business. If you want to lay a foundation for something, what do you get? Land, block, cement, water, sand. You clear the land. Money. So you see that it's serious business. You don't go to site wanting to lay a foundation for something and then you are weak, or you don't have money, or you cannot lift a block, you cannot carry cement. You are there to gist. By the time they finish laying that foundation, even if they are doing it on your behalf, they may lay it and then it may not be something that you like. So when you are laying the foundation for something, you want to see that thing 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and be happy with yourself about the foundation that you laid, that yes, I did this. This foundation is strong. This foundation will carry me through my lifetime. It will even extend to my children. That is what we are here for today. In case you have not started laying the foundation for generational wealth, money is coming into your hand and the money is leaving. You cannot account for any assets like this, that yes, I have this asset in my name. If your job is taken away today, what do you fall back on? If you get to work on Monday and your employer say, sorry, Mr. John Lekoko, I would have loved to keep you in this company further, but we're so sorry due to limited resources. You know, the management has made a decision that we lay you off, or they use one sweet English. We're so sorry. Of course, they will be very, very sorry, but your job is gone. What do you do? What do you fall back on? How do you pay your children's school fees? How do you eat? How do you pay your landlord? Your landlord is not going to hear story. You can be kind with him for a while. How do you sort your life? That is what we're going to be learning here today. So I want you to be open-minded. In case you are not prepared to jot down something, please make sure you jot down something. Because at the end of the seminar, you will understand what generational wealth truly means. How do you build it? And one of the things that you can use to build generational wealth is real estate. In his book, The Rules of Wealth, Richard Templar says that in life you're going to own you're going to have different portfolios, but property must be one of them. Real estate must be among your portfolio. So how do you use real estate as a pathway to lasting prosperity? You are going to discover how some of our products here can help you to start even with what you have at your current level without you breaking the bank. It has to do with discipline. It has to do with intentionality. What we are discussing here is not for the rich. It's not for the wealthy people. It is for those who are ready, those who are prepared. So we're going to be telling you some brutal truth. The first thing that you need is determination. I want this thing. Do you want it? Good. That's the starting point. Once you are determined that I want this thing, all these rich people, these wealthy people, some of them were not born with silver spoons. Some of them grew up in poor homes. They have humble backgrounds. So how did they make it to where they are today? If they can do it, you can do it too. Then you live with practical 3-step wealth plan. What is the way going forward? So what is generational wealth? I'm sure you might have been hearing about this. Oh, generational wealth, build generational wealth, blah, 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 generation. But you really don't understand it. Or you're thinking it's one big word somewhere. It's one big grammar. Generational wealth means assets and income that lasts beyond your lifetime. The Bible says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So being a good man is not by mouth alone. What do you leave for your children? It is an anomaly in our African culture that that when you grow up, you now rely on your children for survival. It is an erroneous culture. It is unbiblical. It is wrong. That is why many children are pushed into what they are not supposed to go into today. Because I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of my siblings. I'm the one sending my siblings to school. So they get engaged in all kinds of vices. Of course, we still have one popular story going on in Nigeria right now. A young girl fending for her mother, her 4 siblings, who got married as a teenager. Of course, we know the story. You see them. Some of them are doing all kinds of things. My parents are told. My dad. I'm the one to renovate our house. It is wrong. You don't do that to your children. If you cannot cater for them, if you cannot fend for them, and still leave an inheritance for them, then you rethink it. If it's 1 or 2 you can have, that they'll be proud of you, and you will be proud of them. You give them the good life that they deserve. It doesn't mean that you don't need a silver spoon, but it is about intentionality to make sure that when they are still children, they don't become adults overnight because they have to make money. So generational wealth must extend beyond your lifetime. Even when you are gone, we must see the marks, the good marks that you have made. This is for my father. The last time we were here like this, I told the story of a young man here, not far from us here, whose parents bought lands a long time ago. There was a court case on that land. The court case was finalized just this year, and it was in favor of his parents. That man is a mechanic, or let me say was a mechanic. And the moment that court case was won, he became a multi-millionaire. He first of all got one brand new car. Level changed. Look at what his parents did. His level has changed. Once he's coming down, now somebody is opening the door for him. People are, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. This was somebody that slept as a mechanic and woke up as a multi-millionaire, all thanks to his parents. So we must not live our financial life or future to chance. Money spent disappears. But one of the things that will ensure that you have generational wealth is land. Land will never depreciate. Go anywhere in the world. Land will never depreciate. If you buy a car today, once you drive it off the garage, it loses its value immediately. And a car can be a liability, especially when you are not using it to generate income. But your land, leave it where it is. Don't even do anything on it. Just make sure that it is well secured. That land will keep appreciating for you. We're going to see samples, don't worry. Real wealth is not built in one day. It is built through consistent, intentional actions. That is why I shake my head when people say, I'm waiting until I start earning big. I'm waiting until I this. And you don't wait to start building wealth. You don't wait. What do you have in your hand? Start with that. Everybody has something. Please close that door. Everybody has something. What do you have in your hand? What is that gift God has put inside of you? Sometimes we look for jobs. We don't maximize our gifts, our skills, our talents. I am monetizing some of my own gifts and talents, in case you don't know. God did not put them in me for them to be wasted. You have something. Stop looking everywhere. Where is this money hiding? That money is first of all hiding in you. In your gift, your talent. You can talk, but you prefer to gist from morning till night. You prefer to watch television where people should be watching you. Yoruba people will say, anytime what on water. You meet people every day, quality people that you can network with, but you don't introduce yourself to them. They don't know the business you are doing. They don't know what you are doing. They say, good morning, sir, good morning, sir, that's it. When they have big contracts to give, they go and give to somebody else because they don't know what you do. You are not visible, you are quiet. Wealth does not come to those who are quiet. It comes to those who are bold. So think beyond survival and start thinking legacy. What is that thing that I can start doing that will outlive me? Many people in Nigeria today, they are only working for survival. I'm not done with the previous part. They are working for survival. You go to work in the morning, you come back, you repeat the cycle. Oh yeah, every day. Please, can you open that door? I think it's a bit stuffy. Should we, the fan will make noise. Bring those small fans and just put them at the back somewhere. Just plug them. You have been working for 5 years. You are not asking yourself, where is this job leading me? You are just working blindly, waking up, you earn, you spend, you earn, you spend, you earn, you spend. You are not saving, you are not investing, nothing. So you need to start thinking beyond survival. The goal is not survival, the goal is legacy. When you are just starting out your life, yeah, survival is permitted. You're living to survive. But even at that, start planning something. If it's for 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, do you know that money multiplies? Let's go. We're going to see the video of a woman shortly. She bought land for 1.5 million naira in 2010. That land now is worth over 90 million naira. I mean, from 1.5 million naira to 90 million naira without lifting a finger. The land is just there, appreciating on its own. That is how wealth silently grows while you are sleeping. So people that don't know how to make money work for them while they are sleeping, what are they going to do? Thank you, ma'am. Money never sleeps. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. It's not me that said it. It's the truth. While Dangote is sleeping, his money is working. While Otedola is sleeping, his money is working. Even me, while I'm sleeping, my money is working. But you, if you are not awake, you cannot make money. If you don't wear clothes and go out, you cannot make money. If you don't go, when will you rest? If you don't open your shop, there is no business for you. You cannot eat. I don't lose up, man. Sorry. You cannot eat. You can't do that to yourself. Let's see that video. Is the video there? If you stop working today, can your current income sustain you? Can it sustain your family? If it's not there, leave it. We'll watch it later. Let's go back to this slide. We'll watch it later. The video is after this. Video is after this. If you stop working today, like the scenario I gave at the beginning, that your employer just says, oh, we're sorry. We need to let you go. Peter, can you sit down and coordinate this thing? We need to let you go. Can your current income sustain you? Can your savings carry you through? Can your investment sustain your family? Let's see the video. I hope there's volume. Okay. So think about it. If your business has to give way today, or maybe you have malaria or headache. Let's go to the next slide. Or maybe you have malaria or headache. What's going to happen to you? That woman that we're going to see the video, unfortunately, is not playing, maybe later, said she bought a land for 1.5 million naira. Now, that land is worth 90 million naira in 2010. That's just 15 years ago. Which investment will you do that will give you that kind of money? Maybe very, very few. And even for you to do those ones, your heart will be up like this, high blood pressure. Is it going? Is my container on the IC? Has it landed? Has it? But she was just sleeping. Her land was doing the work for her. Let's look at some facts and figures. We are in Nigeria. People living below the standard of living in Nigeria, about 56% of Nigerians, below the standard of living. Very, very poor. They live below the national poverty level. Poverty is here. They are even below poverty. Maybe you are not one of them. But some people are not one of them today. If they don't start making wise financial plans, they will fall into that category. What about the number of retirees and pensions in Nigeria? People don't get good pension in this country. My mom is one of them. She retired as a banker. How much is her pension? One of my dad's friends died while queuing for his pension in Lagos State that year. Some of them are sick. They have worked for 30, 35, 40 years. Just the peanuts that the government will pay them, they still will not get it on time. Some people are up there, fixing the money, doing business with the money, cashing out with the money. So are you going to rely on pension when you stop working? It's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard. The amounts they are getting as pension cannot even feed them. They cannot buy drugs. Many of them are sick. Daddy, Sharon, sir. We attended a seminar like this sometime in Lagos, and one elderly man was there. He was retired. In fact, he's the younger brother to a prominent politician in Nigeria, but he came. And they put the mic to him and said, "Sir, what is retirement life like?" He said it is synonymous with poverty. Said it is, and you can see it over him. You know that is related to a politician. He said it is synonymous with poverty. And just as he was talking, a woman that is still in active service said it is true. Some of their colleagues who are retired, they keep sending messages every now and then. Can you help with 5,000? Can you help with 10,000? And my children need to go to school. And my children are not eating. Isn't it not sad? You have set for 30, 35, 40 years of your life. You can't even afford the basic things of life. And you want to live your financial life to chance. It's a mistake. You won't do that to yourself. Retirees are slipping into poverty. Many of them are still living in rented apartments. Once the pension does not come, they cannot eat. Their children have to go and fend for themselves. Let's go. Their children must fend for themselves. Is that the kind of life you live? I'm happy that 90% of us here are young. We are still working actively. So we still have a good chance. We have a good chance. Anywhere I have the opportunity, I tell people to be intentional about their financial lives. Forget about the Joy Gate or whatever. This is not to sell anything to you. This is about your life. You take it seriously, it is to your own advantage, not mine. You live here, you start saving, you start planning towards owning an asset. It is for you and your generations. Look at oil palm that we produce. We even still have to import oil palm. When you go around, you see all kinds of palm trees, oil palm trees. That tree is so rugged, it's so strong. Most of them, nobody planted them on. That is how rugged. Leave that door open. Maybe more will come. That is how rugged it is. Yet, we cannot produce enough because nobody wants to become a farmer again. We all want to be wearing suit and knot and tie and doing psychedelic, but we are hungry. You take your money to the market, things that you can farm at your backyard, you buy at exorbitant rates. If tomatoes does not come from the north, it affects everybody here. It becomes gold. But we have land. Just when you are going home, start being observant from today. You will see land everywhere, wasting away. But we are complaining of being hungry. Chinese people now, they will package gari. No, they will package. They have started packaging gari and granite and sugar for you to drink. Is it not a shame? And we have land. We have cassava. I was somewhere yesterday with one of my colleagues. That place is an agricultural institute. It's almost dead. So we have the resources, but we are not maximizing them. Everybody wants to speak English. You speak English and hunger will beat you. That money in your pocket, you're speaking English. It doesn't mean that you become a farmer or anything like that, but we have to start being innovative. What can I even do? If it is not something that is moving you every night as you go to bed, then there is problem. If you are too complacent and you are just okay with your current level, there is fire on the mountain. Right. So what are the three pillars of generational wealth? Number one is ownership. Can you reduce the font? I want to say everything together. Number one is ownership. You cannot pass down what you don't own. How many of us own something here? Anything anything of value. Let me see our hands. You own your phone. Good. You own some, okay. And then you own your clothes, Abi. You didn't borrow your clothes. You own the shoes you are wearing. But what value is that? If you want to sell that clothes now, or the shoe you are wearing, or your phone at a second-hand value, how much will you get from it? I say 150. Maybe somebody's phone can give them 50K or 20K. Because the person you are selling to will look at you. That's probably any problem. Yeah. You just price it down anyhow. But you need to start owning assets. Real assets that will be generating for you. Something that you don't need to actively work for. Because if you don't own it, you can't pass it down. If you are still living in a rented apartment with your children, you cannot tell your children, once I'm gone, take over this house. We have lived here for 25 years. I know that we are tenants, but for 25 years, we are no more visitors in this house. So once I'm gone, take over this room. It becomes yours permanently. The way the landlord will treat them, you will wake up from your grave and come and defend them. Because you don't own it. That is why here we are passionate about you owning something, no matter how small. Then multiplication. You can own something, but if you don't have a multiplication plan, it will die. Money multiplies. If you have 1 million naira today and you don't have any plan of multiplying that million, it's just a matter of time depending on your spending habits. For some people, it will not last for 1 week because bills are already waiting. Some people, it will not last for 3 days. They already have one phone they want to buy. It's time to go and buy clothes. To go and buy. The money will finish. Some people inherited wealth. Where are they today? Yoruba people will say, oh, what about shisha? Don't just say, oh, my parents are rich, I inherited this and blah, blah, blah. If you don't work to multiply it, it will not grow. It's going to die. And then continuity plan. That is where generational wealth comes in. Now you own it, you have multiplied it. When you are no longer here, are you documenting what you have? Is there a structure so that your children don't mismanage all the assets? I went to see some property in somewhere in Lagos the other day. A very big property. It used to be a big factory. Now the children are abroad. They are just selling it. Oh, you want to buy one plot? Oh, you want to buy 1 acre? They are almost done selling it. They are not interested. The school where I attended, my secondary school, the children, in fact, they have sold the school. They have spent the money. School that can be giving them money. Shit. Continuity plan. Train your children. Start teaching them how to save, how to invest, how to pay their tithe, how to treat money right. So that when you are gone, they will not mismanage your hard-earned money. They will not. And you cannot save your way to wealth. You must own something. Money is good. As you are saving that money, make sure that it can get to the point where, okay, I can use it to buy something in my own name. I can invest it into this portfolio. And it is not enough to earn. I'm sure many of us are earning. Are we not? Even if you're a copper, you are receiving alawi. So it is not enough to earn. You must own and multiply. If the government pays you 77,000 every month and you spend everything, you're making a big mistake. Not even 5,000 naira to set aside for yourself. The richest man in Babylon says 10% of all you earn is yours to keep, no matter how small. Once you collect your money, whether your salary, whether whatever, please keep 10% aside. Nobody is touching it. The food seller is not collecting it. The hairdresser is not collecting it. It's not for the shoemaker. It is not for data. It is not for anything. It is yours. How can you work from beginning of the month to the end? You have nothing to show. Your money is going in disguise of, I'm buying food, I'm buying shoes, I need to make my hair, I need to make a... those are legit, they are valid. But that is how money goes away from you. Keep that 10%, and no matter what, this one is mine. And once it accumulates, you think of a good investment to put that money into. That is how you start building generational wealth. And when opportunity meets preparation, success is inevitable. One day somebody will come to you, they have one land. That land is worth 5 million naira. But the owner wants to travel abroad. If you have 1 million naira, can you bring it? I don't have. They say, because they need the money urgently, 500k income. I don't have. Okay, if they are able to get anything, they just want to use it to quickly sort out one document, bring 200,000, and then you can pay the balance later. I don't have. That's how the opportunity will just pass you by. Because you are not prepared. You have not been saving something. So many people have been jackpotting. Distress sales here and there. Land worth 100 million, they're selling for 30 million. Houses that they have built to a lintel level, that is worth 50 million. They say if you have 15, bring it. And even if you're paying it small, you don't have. Because you've not been preparing. You've been spending it all. You don't wait until they bring opportunity to you and then that's when you start. Before you finish contributing the money, the opportunity is gone. You prepare. As you are saving the money, be putting it in a cooperative where it can be earning dividend, or be putting it in money market, where it can be yielding something. It should not sit inside your bank account. It is charges that will finish it. You put it where it will be earning something. You put it in mutual funds. You can get it if you need it, sharp. If you put it in cooperative, we'll talk more. So if you don't buy land, somebody who buys is going to control you. You will work for somebody who buys, one day. What are the plans that you're making? Maybe we don't want to raise our hands, so don't raise your hand here. Maybe I know some of us like to be humble. But you own land, not in your mind. Yes, I own land. Yeah, no, let me see you. It's only me that will see you. You own land. You own land. I now say you should nod with your head. That is only me that will see you. Or give me eye. Give me eye. You own land here. I can't see. I caught eye for me now. Okay. We are humble. If you don't own land currently, and you are not saving towards owning one, this is the best time to start. It is not late. It is not late at all. The day that you wake up is the day that you wake up. Start taking action. If at this age and time, nobody is a child here, you've not started saving, because BC, carry 50k one bang, you don't have. Even if you don't have it in your bank account, you don't have it in any assets that, okay, I own this thing now. If I liquidate this thing, I can get this amount of money. Then you are not making good plans. Let's go, we're almost done. So here, we don't just say, start building generational wealth. We help you to plan. We show you the pathway. We show you the pathway. How can you do it? You see, through oil palm plantation, one of the best ways is oil palm plantation. You can never be poor if you know what you are doing. With oil palm plantation investments, you invest once, you can earn for 20 to 30 years. Some palm trees can fruit for 50 years. Some can fruit for 70 years with proper management. Here, if you want it for investment, we don't sell less than 1 acre. That is 6 plots. On that 6 plots, you get 60 palm trees. 6 plots of land, 60 palm trees. Full management, full security. There is nothing like Omonila is disturbing me. These people are disturbing me. And you keep earning. But guess what? It is not only the palm trees that are giving you income. Your land is appreciating in value. The way you would have left your land there lying fallow without doing anything on it is the same way it is appreciating. But now you are not leaving it lying fallow. That's wasting money. That's leaving money on the table. We plant for you. Just go and sleep. Let your palm trees be hustling. Let your land be working for you. And this particular one that is currently being promoted in Mowe Ofada, it's in a rapidly developing area with road construction by Dangote in conjunction with the federal government. Some lands they are selling for as high as 7 million naira per plot. But 1 acre, 6 plots with oil palm trees is still selling for 6.8 million naira for 6 plots. That is just slightly above 1 million naira for 1 plot. But if you want to use it for investment, you should just buy 6 plots and above, or half an acre, 3 plots. While others are spending daily, saying that there is no money, saying the country is tough, the country is hard, Tinubu this, Tinubu that. What effort are you making for your own life? What effort are you making? Have you heard this saying before? That is on you. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. It is absolutely on you. You get full maintenance to get your land documents so that maybe anytime in the future you think that, I want to sell off my land. You sell off your land. Your land would have appreciated. And the trees would have given you income. You have all your land documents. You have full management. You don't want to farm. You don't want to get your hand dirty. So experts are there to take charge, to plant for you, to manage for you, to take care of everything for you. And it is a full estate. It is not a random land that somebody can just encroach into. It is a secure location, zero stress. That is what it means when they say your money is working for you while you sleep. You don't sit down with the palm trees and say, okay, grow. No. Go about your business. Go to work. Go and be doing your other things. Be living your life. You just come there 4 to 5 years. And then your trees are already fruiting. And that's how they continue to fruit. Let's go. That's how they continue to fruit. If you now say, I want my generational wealth to be so massive. And I say, okay, give me 1 hectare. How many plots are in 1 hectare? 15 plots. Thank you. I said, give me 15 plots. And don't allow the figures to scare you. That's why I said you can start with what you have, and from where you are, there is flexible payment plan to say, okay, every month I'm going to be committing this amount little by little, even through cooperative plans, little by little, I'm going to be doing this. If you buy 1 hectare, 15 plots, you get 150 oil palm trees, fully planted and managed and secured for you. It guarantees land ownership. The land is your own. You get all the title documents for your land. The trees are giving you income. Your land is appreciating in value. Tell me, which kind of investment is going to give you that? In that same way, Ofada exists. I know somebody who bought land there. I think 1 acre for 200,000. Now 1 plot. This is somebody else. 1 plot is selling for 7 million naira. 7 million naira. Just because of the road construction that has now come to that axis from our end here in Abeokuta down to Ilaro. It cuts across Pakpalanto and the likes. A very strong concrete road. That is why they say don't underrate any land. They tell you that this land is in the bush. That bush you are seeing now is going to become a city tomorrow. And it is people who have bought it when it was very cheap that will now start enjoying it. They also did not buy it because they had all the money. They bought it because they were intentional. They were serious. They were determined to make it. The land where Eko Atlantic Hotel is now, if you don't have 1 billion naira, 1 billion naira, you cannot buy land there. But that place is water. What of Banana Island? Who wanted to build in that place before? But now it's for the cream de la cream of the society. You cannot be wearing slippers and say, yeah, you want to, you know what I mean? So when it comes to real estate, you don't underrate anything. Your own is to do your findings. Is it genuine? Does it have proper documents? Oh, it's going for this price. Buy it. Keep your documents. Go and sleep. One government just wake up one day. We need to develop this area. That's it. You bought one plot for 500K. Now it's 10 million naira. Because you made a smart move. That's how people make money. Smart moves, calculated moves. And you need to be telling God to open your eyes. Because if you are looking at things with your 2 eyes, you will not get opportunities in life. Some things don't look like it. Just like raw gold does not look appealing at all. But when it becomes refined, that is where the real stuff is. So if you have the money, you are earning income, you have no reason being poor. Come on. You have no business with poverty. If you are earning any income right now, you have no business with poverty. You should not know your house address. But you are giving poverty wings to fly because you're making careless financial moves. You think all the money is for spending on chomble? Yeah. We got it, we know it. Every time we pepper them. Why are you peppering? I thought poverty will pepper you. Let's not go there. But I'm sure you get the point. Because I've realized that people need to hear the hard truth. You have opportunities at your disposal. There are some of our parents now, they are regretting, one day feel one day feel me. But it's gone. Look at Laderen here. Look at that. Who lives in Laderen here? Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah? There was one land I saw recently. I don't know what I was looking for. And I saw one plot is 100 million. I said, what happened? This is the same Laderen that my husband's friend bought his own plot for 200,000. Not too long ago, maybe around 2015, just 10 years ago. They will even be telling you, maybe if he's not so much in the busy part of Laderen, he's just will be telling you 30-35 million per plot. That's it. So sometimes you just need God to open your eyes. Where is it? Like Abeokuta is now developing towards this area. This area is opening up. So if you are still looking at it as bush, you are missing. You don't build wealth that way. You don't build wealth with your 2 eyes, with what you can see. Some things are hidden under. By the time they will be revealed, you'll be like, and I usually pass here, and I did not see it. But some people saw it, they've taken advantage of it. Let's go. So start doing something. Safe and strategic location, government infrastructure, long-term stability, yeah. That's if you are buying into the Joygate products. Everything is prepared for you. Mowe or father. What about residential land? You don't want to be a tenant for life. Flexible payment option in an enclosed estate. Even if you are not building there, you wake up one day and say, let me sell that land. It has appreciated. Now that you have free money, you are thinking of how to spend it. What do I need to buy? I need a new phone. You don't need a new phone. I need a new wig. No. Somebody said you are wearing broad straights when your life is not straight. Deep. Let's go. You are wearing designer shirts when your destiny is not yet designed. Oh, deep. Okay, you're even saying land. I don't have money for it. What about cooperative? You don't want to save and be earning dividends. If you put 5,000 naira in your bank account today, I can assure you 50 naira will first of all be taken from it. And then before you look at it again, 25 naira is gone. Something levy, electronic fee, maintenance fee, everything. Because they're helping you maintain your account. But with the cooperative, the Joygate Cooperative, you are earning dividends. Your money is compounding. You have a substantial amount. You can transfer it into land ownership. That's how you build generational wealth. You plan systematically. You give yourself a target, a goal. If you can't buy in full, start with what you have. It is about consistency. If you have been saving 5,000 naira every month since January, when did we shout Happy New Year? November is almost ended. 2025 is almost gone. Those who said, I'll do it later, Shebi the later has come. The year is almost ended. You don't procrastinate when it comes to generational wealth. You don't. You take action. Maybe any of that is not even appealing to you. We have an ambassador platform where you help other people to build, and then you earn, you make money, you can talk, you know how to convince people, you know how to persuade people. Instead of gisting, telling them about Instablog, Linda Ikeji, use that same gist to market, the same mouth, to tell them about something that will benefit you. On your phone, you have high network people that can afford to buy land. You have uncles, you have people abroad, do you know that if they buy, it can also help you to buy your own, even though you cannot afford it. With the commission that you are going to be earning, you are going to start getting something. And if you are disciplined, you say, no, don't pay me all of this commission. Be taking part of it so that I can also own something. And here we made it good in such a way that you receive training, you receive all the necessary support. Your own is just to talk. Even when you talk to somebody, you can't close the deal. You refer them to us. We convince them for you. But the commission is yours. There are different ways to make money. It depends on you. There are different ways to make money. And we have so much, identified this means. It's now left to you to take advantage of it. You earn commission, you build leadership and influence, you learn how to communicate. That's some of the things that we're going to be teaching you, how to market, how to position yourself, how to approach people, how to talk. You are even getting a skill that we will not charge you for. We are teaching you skills that you will take through your lifetime. How do you approach people? Somebody's face is hard. How do you make that person feel relaxed? We'll teach you all of this. It's a skill that you would always appreciate. When you help others build, you are also building your own life. So today, we are going to commit to some plans. What do you want to do? You choose your plan. Is it a cooperative or oil palm, or you want to join the ambassadors? We're going to do that shortly. Then you set your financial targets. And by the end of December, how much do you want to have? Okay, by 2026, how much do you want to have? Maybe you are an adult now, for your family. What plans are you putting in place? By the time you are 40 years old, how much do you want to have in savings and assets? So we are going to do this before you leave here today. Because I don't want you to come here and leave empty-handed without any plan. If you don't make a plan, forget about it. It cannot remain in your head. It has to be written in black and white. That is how people make progress in life. Those who say, I'll do it, they never do it. Write it somewhere, put it by your bedside. The Bible says, write down the vision, make it plain, so that when you see it, you run. I have this target, I have this target. If you are not pursuing anything and nothing is pursuing you, it is dangerous. You write it down. That's the first point of commitment. This is what I want. By April 2026, I want to have saved this amount. By December 2026, I want to own at least one plot of land. So that when money comes into your hand, that money will not disappear. Because it has no plan. You have no plan for it. That's how people spend anyhow. And then when something valuable comes, they will see that they have spent money on things that do not matter. So let's go. Okay. We're at the end. True wealth is not about cars or cash. You are not there to impress anybody, to pepper anybody. Let them see that you're wearing one clothes every day. It's not their business. Be building wealth quietly. We live in a world that glorifies flashy things, materialism. That's why you're under pressure to impress people. Nobody is impressed with your money. Don't allow anybody to oppress you. Wear what you have. You are the one that know that you are building something quietly. If you don't have a car, you are trekking. Some people have cars. They don't own a single asset. If that car is taken from them, that's the end of their life. I'm telling you the fact. Some people are driving cars. They have not finished paying for it. They are using big phones. They have not finished paying for it. And if they don't pay fully, it will be retreat from them. But you are here. You are building that financial muscle, financial discipline. But you are bothered that people are looking at you. The same clothes I'm wearing. It's not their business. Live your life. Face your front. Your results will speak. You show your workings. They'll be the ones to say, and you'll be doing as if you didn't have anything. When I first started real estate, I met a man that invested around 100 million naira. This man was wearing ordinary slippers. Was looking so ordinary. He entered public transport. Even me, I didn't have up to that amount. My koi was high like this. So it's not by dressing, it's not by looks. It's not by looks. You will see him and, I'm sure the people you entered bus with, they will think that they're on the same level. No, not everybody is on the same level with you because they look ordinary. You don't know what they are building. And he has investments in dollars. He told me. It's not by physical appearance. It's not by I have cars, I have flashy things. People are deceiving themselves because that's what we glorify. People are, yes sir, you have a car, yes sir. No, don't be fooled. What are you building? If you're not building anything, your results will show at the end of the day. And Nigeria's economy is always fluctuating. So you want to start building something sustainable. And land is one of the things that will not lose value. It will not depreciate. Every generation either inherits wealth or start all over. When you are no more here, what will your children point to that? My father left this for me. My mother left this for me. What will be that thing? So if you plant today, your children will rest tomorrow. Even you will rest in your old age. You won't have to be working actively. But if you procrastinate today, your children will start from where you refuse to act. So we're all here today. This is another chance to start. I'm sure you have attended seminars and conferences like this. But did you take any action? Today, we're going to help you to take action. But then, nobody can force you. It is left to you. 10 years from now, will you be the one saying, I wish I started? Or, I am glad I did it. Choose your choice. And here at Joy Gates, we have made the path easy. You start small, you grow steadily, you prosper big. Our motto is, your land today, your advantage tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you. Yes. This is the point where we stand up and we take our affirmation. So let's shake it, let's stand up. Shake it. So help me God. Yes, thank you so much. You can have your seat. Yes. That's it. Do we have questions? We're going to take questions. If you have questions. Let us ask questions. You asked some questions the other time. My brother. I'm sure I've answered some of them because of my presentation. You still have more?
Yes.
Okay. Just let's make it brief.
Thank you. Concerning the life financial transaction, I saw you gave, and that was one of the things I'm looking forward to, the planting and maintenance. So you said if the farmer gets your